A tough game and a lot of moments in the game, and I don't just mean technical and tactical moments, some momentum, going 1-0 down, having to come back. So there's a lot to take in the game. I think Lewis scores is a really good shot. We started the game really well. I think if Lewis scores, then maybe it's a different game. And obviously with him coming off as well, being the captain, sort of stifled us a little bit. I didn't think anybody deserved to be in front at half time. But we're disappointed that we were down. It was a goal that we planned not to concede. We wanted to stop crosses. We know that's their threat, and we know they've got big Matt Smith who can, he can be a difference when balls are in the air in the box. So we knew that was coming. And when you plan for something, obviously you want to do a bit better. But you have two choices, don't you? When things are going against you and you're not winning, you either accept it and get beat, or you roll your sleeves up and you try and get back into it. And we didn't quite finish off the task by getting the 3 points, but we did our best. We got back in the game, and even though we will play better in the future, we did try and go and win the game. So it was a bit end to end, maybe an entertaining game. I don't know for people watching, but. Amazing attendance, amazing atmosphere. Obviously, a set of supporters that really want to get behind the team, and we've got to make sure we do our bit on the pitch so they can do that. So grateful to the support. For me personally, it's really whetting my appetite.
It was great fun, that second half particularly. I mean, it might not have been a game full of quality maybe, but in terms of fun and enjoyment for those watching.
No, Colin, you're right, and I think the quality bit's an important point, because we did get in a lot of good positions. We did get down the side of Millwall's back three, and we could have done better with the final pass. We could have created more chances than what we did, and we will do that going forward, because we have enough ability in the team, and I want to get enough players up the pitch that can really get at the opposition, especially here. We'll be trying to win every game. That's the mentality we're gonna have here, but especially here. So the quality bit will get better going forward, because there's definitely enough ability in the squad. I wanted an attacking bench. We only had one defender on the bench because I wanted to go and win the game today. And it didn't quite happen. But I'm only interested in the positives. I know we've got things to work on. I know we've got things to improve on. But in the 5 days that I've been here, all I've seen is a set of players that care, want to do well, and they've just got to believe in themselves, because there's enough ability here to do well, and that's what we've got to aim to do.
I know you've watched DVDs, I know you've had 5 days with them or whatever it is on the training pitch, but how much do you learn today more than you have done already?
Well, I certainly haven't watched any DVDs, that's for sure. But I've watched a lot of footage on the computer, and it happened quickly sort of coming in here, but as soon as I knew there was an interest, I watched all the games. I'm a bit like that anyway in terms of watching games. But you're right. You learn technically and tactically off the footage. But what I learned today is about character and about personality and mentality. And there was a lot of good things I liked about that today, because, like I said, 2 young midfield players, 2 young wing backs, Brennan. We've got experienced players as well, of course, but it takes a lot of heart and soul to stand up and be counted for the club when you're not winning games. And like I said, we want to be winning games here, and we'll naturally be a bit disappointed that we didn't, but we fought hard to get something out of the game, and the intention is that it's only going to get better.
You mentioned Lewis Grabban earlier. We should ask how he is, and it did seem to maybe knock you off your stride for a little while, didn't it?
Yeah, it did. Yeah, I mean, we don't know yet. He's come off with a thigh injury, I think. I haven't seen him or the medics, but Lewis is obviously a really important player for us. Proven. I know enough about him through playing against him for a couple of seasons and seeing him even before that. And we've got to get the best out of him, and like I said before, we've got to get lots of players at the pitch. We've got to be creating good chances, because if we do, I think he's as good as anybody in the league to get on the end of them, and he nearly did it early on, didn't he? So hopefully it's not too bad, but we'll see going forward.
I know you wanted to win today, but how much have you enjoyed your day today?
Every day. Today was important for me, and my family were here, and it meant a lot. The most important thing is the greater good and the bigger purpose for the football club. It always will be. I don't like hierarchy. I don't like elitism. I like everybody being together and being strong, and the more you can be like that, I think the stronger you can be, and that's what I want. But myself and my staff have only been welcomed with open arms, and I'm really grateful to that. I'm really grateful for today.
And before kick-off, we saw you stood at the edge of the technical area there, and obviously getting the applause from the fans. And then they started belting out Mull of Kintyre. How was that?
Yeah. Hairs on the back of your neck, isn't it? It's. I have been here this season at an early game, as I said to you in the week when I was doing a bit of scouting, and I saw it. I've been here a few times over the years, but to be there and to be part of it and to feel it, and I think I ended up looking a bit more at the supporters than the pitch. So it's powerful, isn't it? So, but we've got to give them something to sing, even louder for, and that's. I'm just so committed to doing that.